Alexa, play Send Me Radio.
The Book of Daniel Chapter 6 on Send Me Radio. Visit us for more awesome Christian content. www.sendmeradio.net. Daniel 6 takes place during the Persian Empire under King Darius the Mede, following the fall of the Babylonian Empire. Daniel, an exiled Jew, had served as a high-ranking official in Babylon and was later appointed as one of the 3 governors overseeing the Persian kingdom. His exceptional character, wisdom, and integrity made him stand out, which led to jealousy among his peers. This chapter showcases the political intrigue, faith, and divine intervention that led to one of the most famous miracles in biblical history, the deliverance of Daniel from the lion's den. The Persian Empire stretched across vast lands, from the Indus River to the shores of the Mediterranean. The kingdom buzzed with trade, politics, and cultural exchanges, its golden palaces gleaming under the desert sun. Amid this grand empire, one man, Daniel, stood above the rest, not because of power or wealth, but because of wisdom, faith, and an unshakable devotion to his God. King Darius the Mede had appointed 120 satraps to govern the empire, and over them, he placed 3 administrators, one of whom was Daniel. But Daniel wasn't just another official, he was extraordinary. His work was precise, his judgment flawless, and his integrity beyond question. The king saw something divine in him and considered elevating him over the entire kingdom. Whispers turned to murmurs. Murmurs turned to jealous plotting. The other governors and satraps hated Daniel. How could this foreigner, this Jewish exile, rise above them? He had to be brought down. But Daniel was blameless, there was no corruption in him, no scandal to exploit. His enemies needed a different strategy, they would use his faith against him. The officials devised a sinister plan. They approached King Darius with a proposal draped in flattery.
O King Darius, live forever. We, the governors and satraps, agree that you should issue a royal decree. For the next 30 days, no one may pray to any god or man except you, O king. Anyone who disobeys shall be thrown into the den of lions.
Darius, flattered by the notion of divine honor, signed the decree into law. Under the unchangeable laws of the Medes and Persians, once a royal edict was sealed, not even the king himself could revoke it. The trap was set. And they knew exactly who would fall into it. Daniel heard the news. He knew the law. But his faith was greater than his fear. As he had done every day before, Daniel went to his upper room, opened his windows toward Jerusalem, and knelt down 3 times a day to pray, giving thanks and seeking the face of the God of Israel. Below, in the narrow streets of the city, watchful eyes gleamed in the shadows. The conspirators rushed to the palace, their hearts pounding with anticipation.
O King Darius, did you not sign a law forbidding prayer to anyone but you?
The king confirmed.
Then know this, O king. Daniel, that Jew, prays to his God 3 times a day. He has broken your law. O king, the law is the law. Justice must be done.
The news shattered Darius. He loved and respected Daniel. He had been tricked. For hours, he wrestled with himself, searching for a loophole, a way to overturn the law, but the statutes of Persia were ironclad. As dusk fell over the city, the officials pressed him, O king, the law is the law. Justice must be done. With a heavy heart, Darius gave the order. Daniel was taken, his hands bound, and led to the pit where the lions waited. The entrance to the lion's den yawned before them, a deep, dark pit where massive beasts prowled in hunger. Their growls rumbled like thunder through the underground chamber, their eyes burning in the dim light. The guards pushed Daniel forward. The ropes were loosened, and he fell into the darkness. As the stone was rolled over the entrance, King Darius called out, his voice trembling,
"May your God, whom you serve continually, deliver you."
That night, Darius could not eat. He could not sleep. In his palace, he tossed and turned, tormented by guilt and fear. Would Daniel survive? Inside the den, Daniel stood among the beasts. The air was thick with their breath. But something miraculous had happened. An angel of the Lord had descended into the den. With a divine presence, he shut the mouths of the lions. The creatures, though powerful and hungry, did not harm Daniel. Their roars quieted, their movements stilled. Throughout the night, Daniel remained unharmed, comforted by the presence of God. At first light, before the sun's golden rays had fully touched the city, Darius ran to the lion's den. His voice echoed through the stone walls,
"Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God saved you?"
A moment of silence, then, from the depths, a voice calm and firm,
O king, live forever. My God sent his angel and shut the lions' mouths. And I have done no wrong before you, O king. They have not harmed me, for I was found innocent before him.
Joy flooded the king's face. Daniel was alive. The stone was rolled away, and Daniel was lifted out of the den. Not a scratch was found on him, for he had trusted in his God. Darius's joy turned to righteous anger. The men who had plotted against Daniel, the same ones who had manipulated the king, were seized. Throw them into the lion's den. As they were cast into the pit, the lions overpowered them instantly, tearing them apart before they even hit the ground. Justice was swift. Overwhelmed by the power of Daniel's God, Darius issued a decree across his vast empire. I decree that in all the dominion of my kingdom, people must tremble in fear before the God of Daniel. For he is the living God, enduring forever. His kingdom shall never be destroyed, and his dominion shall have no end. He delivers and rescues. He works signs and wonders in heaven and on earth. He has saved Daniel from the power of the lions. Thus, Daniel prospered in the reign of Darius and the reign of Cyrus the Persian, fulfilling his destiny as a faithful servant of God.